love our pasta salads, but what better person today to show us their version than Adam Swanson? I love when you come in here because we're using pasta sauces.
Yeah.
This one, a cooler version.
Well, you know what? Something different, and a pasta salad, nice and refreshing, and all these ingredients here, nice and colourful, tasty, and I like the large spirals. Lots of volume, and when we make this dish, it's perfect.
I love it. And we've got some interesting ingredients here, which we'll talk about later. But what do we start with first?
Well, firstly, we've got to get our pasta on, so we need to cook nice and al dente. So the large spirals, we're looking about 8 to 10 minutes. Remembering, good pinch of salt into our pasta water there. Now, being a pasta salad, we've got to refresh this. So we want to cook it really al dente, firm to the tooth, and then we're going to refresh it under cold running water.
Okay.
Look at those big spirals. And what happens is it will latch onto our dressing, and it's big, you know, when you're picking up your pasta salad, you want this big, nice piece of pasta in your mouth.
Yum.
So look, 8 minutes, and whilst that's cooking, Justine, let's get all our other ingredients happening.
Wonderful.
All right?
Yes.
So I'll get you to chop the tomatoes.
Okay.
So I've got 2 types of tomatoes here. I've got my little cherry tomato, and then a good old standard tomato there. Now, all I want from that is like just small wedges, just small little wedges. The cherry tomato, will just cut it straight in half. And literally, this is just throwing it all together. You're letting all those beautiful flavours of tomato, the parsley, the basil, and some white anchovies.
I love white anchovies. A lot of people kind of scared with white anchovies, but the white anchovies, they've got that pickled flavour.
They are,
don't
and they are so
Well, they are
subtle
pickled.
and so soft. And all we're going to do is we're just going to tear them up, and I'll tear them into there now.
How are these wedges?
Yeah, good,
Happy
fantastic.
like that?
Remembering, we've got the large spiral, so we can have a bit more volume in this.
Yeah. And I see there's a cheese here, very interesting.
Yes.
Talk us through that.
Okay, so this is a smoked mozzarella. This cheese is beautiful. Look, you know, it's
yum.
still soft on the inside. And this is the thing about it. We're not even going to cut it. I'm just going to tear it up.
Yeah. Because it is quite a neutral cheese, isn't it, usually mozzarella?
It is.
And then when you've got that smoke hitting it, just takes it to another level.
It's great. And, you know, it is a good cheese for melting. You know, we use a lot in things like pasta bakes.
Yeah.
But it's perfect.
Okay. More tomatoes?
No, that's good.
Okay.
We've got some radishes in there.
Radish.
Literally, just finely slice them up. The radish is in there more for the refreshing part, that little crunch. And as a kid, this is a big thing. Back at Easter time with the whole Italian thing, we used to have radishes on the table. I could never understand it.
Yeah.
We'd be eating a plate of pasta, and these radishes would be sitting in the middle of the table. But it was there as like almost like a palate cleanser, refreshing thing.
Yeah.
And we'd fight over them.
They're almost peppery.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a nice taste to it, and it worked
they are.
well.
Do you know how I like to eat radish?
Yeah.
A little bit of bread, some butter. It works, it does, I promise you, it
Bread and
works. Yeah. Then that's how we would start. It'd be an entree. We'd eat it like that. Yeah, love
All right. Something new for me to try.
You have to try it.
And then look, our basil, it's like a caprese salad, you know, tomato, basil, all those flavours.
Colours of the Italian flag.
Yes, definitely. Just
There you
look,
go.
I'm just picking them. I'm not even going to worry about breaking them down. A lot of people grow all these beautiful herbs in their garden at home. So, you know, there's nothing better when you go out the back with the kids, pick a few herbs, come inside and make this dish. And they love it. They love being a part of it. I know my kids do. Now, parsley, all I want you to do, literally, is just roughly chop it. Don't want too much of the stalks. We've got crunch from our radish in there.
Quite fine, did you say?
Yeah, just a little bit fine. Look at these colours, Justine. Look at that.
Oh, I love it.
And I love getting my hands in, you know, like people say, oh, you always, you know, your hands are in too much. But, you know, we always clean our hands as chefs and we love to touch and feel and taste. So this is a perfect opportunity.
Okay, in with the parsley.
In with the parsley.
And
I'm going to put a bit of salt into there now because the tomatoes need the salt. Even though we've got the anchovies in there, okay, they're not as potent as your normal standard anchovy, the whiteys. But we just need good sprinkle of salt. Okay.
wonderful.
Bit of pepper as well now.
Bit of pepper. Good crack in there.
Good crack. I like the chilli. I like a little bit of heat in this salad because I've got all these beautiful, refreshing flavours. I like that little bit of heat. So I just want you to slice that chilli up. And all it's going to do is when you pick up a chilli in this beautiful pasta salad, you're going to get a lovely little bit of heat on the back palate, and it works well.
Seeds and all.
Yeah, seeds and all.
Yeah. I'm always scared with the seeds. Sometimes you get a really hot chili.
No, they'll be all right. Bit of olive oil into here as well, just to help it all mix together. All right, maybe we'll put half of that. That looks like a hot chili. I can smell it here.
I know. I can
go
smell it too. Okay, half a chili. So I guess all we have to do now is wait for that to finish cooking, strain it, chill it down, and then bring this whole salad together.
And make a little dressing. We're all done.
Awesome.
Okay, Justine, so there's our pasta. I ran it under cold water for a couple minutes, let it drain off, add some olive oil and into the fridge so it's nice and chilled.
Yeah, it's not stuck together, so
No.
we don't want it to stick.
And with that little bit of olive oil, it gives a little sheen to the pasta. And look at these big curls. So I'm just going to add that all in there.
Great. Gosh, it's
Okay.
a big bowl, big family.
This is when you invite everyone around, everyone
Yeah.
comes over. It's a big centerpiece, this beautiful pasta salad.
Yeah.
Dressing, just a little dressing to finish off.
Okay.
So the zest of the lemon, say half. Really, really simple. So we're just looking for the zest, nice and clean. The juice of it also, of that lemon, and some olive oil.
Just half the juice or full?
No, the full amount.
Yeah, it's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah,
So-
it is. And we want to make sure the acid gets into there. And what they'll do, just help break away from that fishiness from the little anchovies as well. And we just basically bind all that together. So 4 or 5 tablespoons of the olive oil, season it up, and I'll get my hands in there and mix it all together.
And of course, good quality extra virgin olive oil,
Definitely.
because you'll taste it through. We're not cooking with it, so it
No,
won't.
and you want that bit of bite and that sharpness from the olive oil will help. Yes, salt, definitely.
Salt. All right.
Oh, yeah. I just love it. All those
know.
colours, and it's going to be nice and refreshing. And the spirals, just big pasta spirals. Yes.
In it
they're
goes.
all over.
All over. Okay.
Okay. Now you think that's not a lot, but there's all those other flavours in there. And look.
That's so good.
Oh.
You know, getting your hands in there, I know a lot of people don't enjoy it, but when you've got clean hands, you're getting the dressing around every item in there, which
You
I
are.
think is quite important. Sometimes I think a spoon doesn't do the entire job.
Doesn't, and you can
Personally.
feel it with your fingers. You can actually feel it coating the pasta and everything
Yeah.
just coming together. And that's what it's about.
So this is just nice home family cooking.
It is.
Bright colours, which we love.
And that beautiful smoked mozzarella in there.
For me, it's festive, and I'm really looking forward. I'll get a fork here, one each, just to trying those flavours, the white anchovies, the smoked buffalo mozzarella there, and of course that pasta, those big spirals. I've got to get some of that.
I don't hold back when pasta's in front of me. Lovely. Get that little bit of saltiness, yeah? Coming from the anchovy, smokiness, the cheese, the pasta, just binds it all together with those beautiful herbs.
It's so good, and like I was saying before, there's certain types of pasta salads, and then there's Adam's pasta salads, and they're really good. And that one, please give it a go, because the flavours are just so good. They're just clean, just fresh. It's just wonderful.